Welcome back. Let's bring in our guest. Ms. Odeh-Okoye was at some point the National Secretary of the People's Democratic Party. Now he's left the party for another party, or well, we'll find out where he is at the moment. Ms. Okoye, thank you so much for coming on the program. Ms. Okoye, if you can hear us, kindly unmute your device so we can hear you as well. Okay, so Ms. Odeh-Okoye, if you follow the ever intriguing with PDP, like every day, one day, one drama. There was a time it was Samayanwu versus Odeh-Okoye, so who is the national secretary of the party? Well, all of that is now history, because at some point Ms. Odeh-Okoye sat in that seat, or was to sit in that seat. Then eventually things got to courts, and, you know, it was just a murky situation. Well, Mr. Odeh-Okoye has now actually left the People's Democratic Party, and that's why we're bringing him in this season of gale of defections. Mr. Okoye, thank you so much for coming on the program.
My dear brother, good morning.
Yeah, fantastic. Finally, we have you, Mr. Okoye. I hope we can see your face as well at some point, but thank you for coming on the program. So let's begin with some basic housekeeping. I do know that at the very height of the controversy about you being the national secretary of the party, given the decision of Mr. Samayanwu to run for governor of Imo State, where he lost and came back to occupy the seats, the argument as to whether or not by the law of the party, he's supposed to resign or not resign, or it was just a gentleman's agreement. We all know how all of that ended up at the Supreme Court and where we are today. So I know where I'm going to with all of this. There was a time where the Southeast Caucus has said, if the PDP doesn't respect the decision or the choice of the Southeast Caucus to allow you to be the national secretary of the party, that there may be defections. And now we've seen you, we've seen the governor of Enugu State and all of that. Is this you guys making true the threat you made the last time?
Well, we were not even making an empty threat before. We told our former party, you know, what they can do, and we will remain intact with the party. That statement wasn't made just to made as an empty threat. It was, we made it from our heart. And when they decided to do otherwise, we waited for them, thinking they would change and listen to the plea of the zone. But they didn't do that, and we have taken our decision. So if you target that it is part of the reason why we left PDP, you are not wrong.
All right, Mr. Okoye, let's talk about the states of the... I'm going to find out from you, sorry if I don't get the party you're in now, because right now, we need to reconfirm and double confirm the party people belong to. I'm sure maybe it's the APC and all of that, but you're going to let us know. But I want you to look at the state of the polity and what this portends to democracy. Since 2015 till now, I think I can count about 11 governors who have left the PDP. From the famous 5 led by Amechi to Bello Matawale, which makes it 6, and then you have Ben Ayade 7, you have Dave Umahi 8, and then you have Sheriff Oborowore 9. I think you have Emoyin of Akwa Ibom 10, and then Mba 11. In 10 years plus, slightly over 10 years, 10 governors have left the PDP, not by election, just by defecting. And now people are screaming about the issue of one-party state. What do you make of the state of our polity with this development?
Well, number one, I am a full-fledged APC member. I belong to APC. Secondly, the issue of defections and, you know, the effect of that defection, I want to let you know that the current situation in the country Hello, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead, please. We're listening. Go ahead. Ms.
Are you
Okoye.
getting me?
Yes, go ahead, Ms. Okoye.
All right. The network was somehow breaking. Okay. What I can make out of it is not that we're having a one-party system. We're not. We have more than 100 political parties in Nigeria. The issue is that the opposition parties are not behaving like opposition party. You can't be in opposition and be chasing yourself. Opposition should be a correctional center for the ruling party, where the ruling party will be corrected from. You whip the ruling party, on the right track. But if you watch the opposition parties today, some of them, not all, are just interested in making sure that the party, that the members doesn't stay as one people. They are just fighting each other. So that is the reason why some members take that decision to leave the party to another political party where they think they can be allowed to operate freely, instead of begging your members to allow you to even have your entitlement in a party that you belong to. So that is basically the reason why people are leaving. It's not because Nigerians or maybe we are moving toward one political party. If we are, recently, the INEC registered about 15 political parties, if I'm not wrong, but I know they registered some parties recently. If we are one political party nation, why will they do that? So we're not. It's just the character of every political party. All these people you see that have left PDP, they didn't just leave because they decided to harm the party. They left because of the party. Some members of the party who think they are bigger than others are trying to, choke them. So they have to look for somewhere that they can operate freely. That is it.
It's very interesting times we're in, politically speaking. But I want you to maybe look into what's happening in the PDP right now. Yes, there was that whole messy situation between you and Mr. Sam Anyanwu, who's the national secretary. Right now that you've left, there's also a big scandal. Allegations around his signature being forged in the letter sent to INEC. The party said no, all within the same party. Is this something you saw a lot while you were in the PDP, the whole allegations of forgery, while letters actually forged when you were there as well? Is there anything you witnessed that lends credence to what is playing out now there?
My brother, I can tell the entire nation, to ignore allegation of Sam Anyanwu is baseless. That has been his character. You understand? I don't believe that there was any forgery in PDP. Even though I'm no longer a member of the party, I'm not trying to defend the party. That has been his character, even when we were talking about that appeal court gave judgment affirming me as the national secretary of the party. He was just busy. If you could remember, there was a time he alleged that myself and the national vice chairman Southeast, that we forged even the constitution of the party. You understand? We went to Nigerian police that time, in FCT police command. We asked that the person that petitioned should appear. Till today, police couldn't see the person anymore. Till today, every time he alleges my signature was forged, my signature was forged. So it is always forged when he has returned back to his boss, and his boss gives him a counter, a counter to the decision that have been taken. So I tell you that I am not there, but at the time mentioned in that letter, I was still in PDP. His signature was not forged.
But Mr. Okoye, who is this boss? Who is this boss? Pardon me. Who is this boss you refer to?
He takes instruction before he can.
Mr. Okoye, if you can hear me.
A person that you can hold liable for what he has, for the decision he has taken.
Mr. Okoye, just to be clear, who is this boss you refer to, if you can hear me? Who is this boss?
Is he hidden? Everybody knows that his boss is Nyesom Wike. Who does not know that?
But now that you are in the APC, won't you also meet him there in some sense? Because he's also serving under this APC government.
Well, until then, but as at now, he's not a member of APC. He doesn't belong to our party.
Well,
I'm a member of APC. He's not a member of APC. He's a member of PDP. By the way, you mentioned here that he's the National Secretary of PDP. So can he be National Secretary of PDP and also a member of APC? I am a member of APC until he comes to APC. But right now, he's not in APC.
well, if we're talking about his boss, Minister Nyesom Wike, though he's a member of the PDP, he is a minister in the APC government. So the debate is out there about where he really belongs.
He's also working for the president as well.
Well, that is why he's a cabinet, he's a member of cabinet.
No, I mean for re-election. So you are going to be working together, Mr. Odeh-Okoye.
but let's talk about how that has been affecting the operations at the PDP, which is at the center of this conversation. And it also goes to the very big subject of why you exited the PDP, which was the big dispute over the position of National Secretary. We know the position that Minister Nyesom Wike played in that dispute, the role he played in that dispute. And some would say that, you know, the PDP was unable to discipline erring members or those who destabilized the party. Why couldn't NEC members discipline NEC members while you were in the party? What was the problem? What do you identify to be the main problem of indiscipline within the PDP fold?
I think the problem is the character of some members of NWC, especially the principal officers of NWC, and some governors of PDP, who couldn't take a decisive, decision. And it is haunting all of them today. If they had taken a good decision to save the party, I assure you the party wouldn't have been into this ditch that the party is right now. That's just the problem, because I remember that when I was in PDP, the committee, the disciplinary committee headed by former Minister for Foreign Affairs, Tommy Kimi, came up with even some reports. And that report was swept under the carpet because some people deemed some others as sacred lambs. And the sacred lamb keep damaging and killing the party up to today. Those people they were seeing as sacred lambs, the untouchables, they are the ones that are throwing the party into the dust today. Today you can see where genuinely the good people in the party, people like Shea Makinde, people like, the National Public Secretary, Financial Secretary, MVC Southeast, and the host of others who have, masterminded this movement, this convention to be, hold in Ibadan. Those ones, they are also still paying for what they did not want, because the sacred lambs that these other people wanted to save are the ones putting trouble in that convention, saying the convention will not hold. They have sent even their stooges, the chairman of PDP Imo State and that of Abia, to approach court to go and get a court order so that the convention will not hold. We know those who send those people. You understand? So that the convention will not hold. What for? If you're a loyal party member, if the people you are mentioning, if they really love that party, will they be doing that? Those people were thinking that, in those days, it's Peter Mba and Odeh-Okoye that are being chased. Nobody was chasing only two of us. Nobody was chasing any people who are in PDP or the Southeast who are in PDP.
So Mr.
Those people chasing PDP were chasing the entire party, PDP.
All right,
not only one particular person or two persons or a zone.
All right, Mr. Okoye.
This is the situation of the party.
Yeah, I understand we're totally out of time. We would like to, now that we've finally gotten you, I hope you'll be available now that you're a member of the APC to continue to come around as we have this conversation. It's just a very pathetic situation the PDP has found itself in. Whether they'll come out of it is a different kettle of fish. I've never seen an NWC so confused and so powerless.
Very confused.
And powerless as I just used for proxy fight all the time. And we found ourselves in this situation. But all of us who are journalists, we hope to have viable opposition because as it stands now, it appears there is none. But we must thank you, Mr. Odeh-Okoye, former national, one-time national secretary of the PDP, now a member of the All Progressives Congress. Interesting how you guys change every other time. Oh, Nigerian politicians. Thank you, sir, for coming. We appreciate it.
We change for the progressive.
Okay.
We change for good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, sir. Yes. You know what? I'll just process and say, what kind of politics are Nigerian politicians playing? What? For the sake of TV, I'm just trying to manage my words because it's just very painful to see what they've made politics to look like. This amorphous politics of being in one party and running things, it's just crazy. We'll talk about it someday anyway.
Speaking of change, okay, do we have time for just one more, bit of information for you before we leave? The VP did vacate his seat for just a few hours for Ms. Joy to be the vice president of Nigeria for a few hours. And Ms. Joy did Nigeria proud with her declarations for just, the momentary period that she was VP. Let's take that, and then we'll come back.
Okay, understand. So maybe we'll work with the pictures. Congratulations to her. I'm hoping. Why do I have a feeling, Kayode, that it's actually a woman that will help this country?
Well, she did give me hope when she called for more investment in child education and an end to child marriage. I was hoping we were going to take that soundbite, but we should reflect on those things that
because I didn't hear the part I said. I said, why do I have a feeling that men have been destroying this country?
That's why I doubled down on what
and maybe women.
What Joy said.
Let's let APC, of course, not this election because their fight is too much. APC, PDP, and maybe Labour, and maybe not. Just look for a way and make one woman. That's the only way a woman can become a president of Nigeria, to be put up by this ruling party. Else, it's going to be a long shot. Maybe they will help us. But guys, thank you so much for being part of the program. We must thank you for your time and company. I'm Jeffrey Uzama. Bye-bye.
Sunrise Daily is up next, so stay with us. I am Bukola Koka. By the way, a very happy birthday to Kayode.
Oh, today's your birthday, so we're turning off, right?
We're turning off. Let's turn off.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you very much. And thank you for being a part of the show. I'm Kayode Okikiolu. Sunrise Daily is next. Goodbye.